Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless it's your first time here, then what's up? Welcome. Subscribe, please. I wanted to come to you all with my favorite makeup brushes because I thought y'all might want to know. I don't know. So I just thought I'd share with you all, and I have options. I have high-end and I have drugstore because not everybody wants to spend a lot on brushes, and there are some good lower priced ones that can give you the same results. So you know, why not? So I have them broken into categories. There are some that I use interchangeably, like I'm gonna start with drugstore because I want to. The first brush is the e.l.f. powder brush. You get these for like $3 or so at Target. And this brush I use interchangeably. I like to use it sometimes when I apply liquid foundation and sometimes when I apply powder foundation, but it is good for both. Just use that to buff the product into the skin. It's $3, it's cool, and I like that. Moving right along, I'm trying to apply these in the order in which I apply my makeup, so hopefully it'll be a little less all over the place. This is another brush I like to use to apply my foundation. Same way, sometimes I use it with liquid, sometimes I use it with powder, but it's the Real Techniques. Sorry, I'm looking at my cat. It's the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So this is same thing. If this one's dirty or I don't feel like using this one, then I'll use this one. But these are both really good, lower priced brushes in which to apply foundation. Hopefully my grammar was right on that one. Another brush I like to use to, this is the brush I like to use to set my foundation. So I'll put this in a powder and use this all over my face, including my under eye area. This is the e.l.f. complexion brush. I don't know if I said this before, but all of the brushes I'm going to show you, I would say 95% of them are dirty. Don't judge me. I hate washing my makeup brushes. But this is the e.l.f. complexion brush, and very good for applying powder just to set your foundation. And another thing I like to use, this is more so what I use to set my under eye. This is the Real Techniques setting brush. Looks like that, and it's just very good for getting up in here and putting the powder on to set your under eye concealer and such. Ooh, what am I doing? I don't know. For under eye concealer, speaking of which, segue. This is the Sonia Kashuk number 121. You can get these at Target. Again, all my brushes are dirty. And this is good if you put some under eye concealer on to blend that in. And then, you know, I kind of use it to blend all up in here and all through there. So this is the Sonia Kashuk number 121. And on the Sonia Kashuk train, this is the number 123. I just used this today, actually. This is the brush I like to use for my contour. I don't contour a lot, but when I do, this is the brush I use to do that. It gets in there pretty good. You make the cute little face, insert sarcasm, and just use that to buff it into the skin. And it's kind of like, I don't know the word, but it makes it so it spreads the product out evenly, as opposed, because when you see it this small, it kind of may lead you to believe that everything's kind of concentrated, but no, it's not. I like that. This is the brush that I use. I don't have a high-end blush brush, so this is the brush I use. It's Real Techniques, and it's their blush brush, and as you can see, it's been loved on. And I like it because I can hold it at a distance. I mean, any brush you can hold at a distance, but it just, to me, gives a great application of the blush. And I don't have a high-end version of one that I use because I think this one does a good enough job. I have another one that I use by Sonia Kashuk, but it's in my makeup bag at work. But again, nothing, you know, crazy expensive for a brush, for blush. Highlight. This one, again, is one of the ones that's not high-end. It's relatively inexpensive, and I think it's a good brush to apply highlighter. It's the Morphe M501. This little tapered brush. Did I use it? I'm trying to think. I don't think I used this brush today, though. I've noticed a lot. These are often sold out on Morphe's site. There was another site that I got this off of. I think it was called like Ricky NYC. He seemed, I had no issues getting my brushes from them. So if you go to Morphe's site and they're sold out, which the chances of that happening are high, I would try, just Google Ricky NYC and maybe you'll be able to find it there. But yeah, the Morphe M501, great for applying highlighter, in my opinion. Some people use it for a contour brush too. So, do you, boo? Now, onto the eyes. This brush I love is the e.l.f. Eyeshadow C Brush, and I actually used it today to apply my, as you can see how the colors match, to apply my eyeshadow to the lid. And yeah, just because it's $3, do not sleep. Love this brush. I didn't use this brush today, but I do enjoy this one too. I like this one to apply my transition color. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. So clearly I don't use it for its intended purpose, but yeah, I personally like it to apply my transition color, and it does a good job of applying, blending, all that, all the important things. I did use this brush today for this look. It's the e.l.f. Contour Brush. Again, I'm not, just because it says contour doesn't mean that's what you have to use it for, but if you do, if you're a rule follower, yay. I use this to apply my outer corner color and yeah, the under eye blue. I used this brush to apply it. So it's the e.l.f. Contour Brush, but I use it for my eyes. So those are the brushes that I use that are a little less expensive but still good in my opinion. So if you don't want to go spend $18 on a brush, $3.69. These brushes are $9. You can get 3 brushes for $9, and you know e.l.f. is not bad. I'm not mad at you, e.l.f. Okay, now we're going to switch gears to the higher end brushes. I have 2 brushes that I like to apply my foundation. These are the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki. And as you can see, it has like an interesting, and well, A is dirty, but it has an interesting little shape. See that? But I like that because you can turn it this way and kind of get up in the nooks and crannies of your face. So that's why I like this brush, and it's the 3D HD Kabuki, and I use that to apply my foundation. One thing I'll kind of do is put my foundation on and then just kind of paint it into the face and then blend it. So having the different little dimensions definitely helps. And then this is the Sigma Flat Kabuki, which is just shaped just like this one from e.l.f. And same thing, liquid foundation for me, and just use that to blend it into the skin. And Sigma is popular, most people have heard of them, and if you haven't, then ta-da! But yeah, really good quality brushes. These are often cheaper than the MAC brushes, and I don't really have any MAC. No, I don't have any favorite MAC brushes, mainly because they're so expensive. But you know, these are just as good, and the other ones that I showed you, and they're not as expensive. So you don't always have to go run into MAC. No shade. For under eye concealer, and again, this is same thing. This is the Sigma Taper Kabuki. It's the F86. And yep, I just dropped something. You put your concealer on, use that to dab and blend and all that. And you know, when you put your highlighter all up in here, you can use this for that. And is this clean? No, none of them are clean. Because sometimes brushes stain, but no, these are just dirty. So I do enjoy the Sigma Taper F Kabuki for under eye concealer. Now for my eyes, I'm one of those people, I could do a smoky eye or just any kind of eye look. I just need my 3 go-to brushes. You saw my e.l.f. version, which I don't even have. These are the e.l.f., you know, these, I can use these 3 brushes or 3 brushes like these for the rest of my life and be good. And these are the higher end version. Now, I've said in several videos that I've been with Sigma, I think pretty much, and by with, I don't mean like how can I say that? I've known about them for years, and when they first came out, the numbering on their brushes was different than what it is now. So I'll go ahead and re-explain for anyone who's never watched my videos before. When Sigma came out, I would say about, I don't know how many years ago they came out, but the moral of the story is when they first came out, they named their brushes SS blank number. And so that's how old these brushes are, is that they still have the SS number. So like this is the SS239, which I think in their correct, or not correct, but in their newer or more current numbering is like the E55, I think. But this is a brush I use pretty much, if I'm not using the e.l.f. one, I'm using this one to apply foundation onto my lid. So I'm sure if you Google SS239, it'll come up, and you see how old it is. Like the numbers are blurry, or like everything's fading, whatever. But so obviously they last, so that's good. So yeah, this is the brush that I like for my foundation. For my transition color, this is the SS224. I don't know what it would be in current Sigma numbering. Again, I'm sure Google can help you out, or just like a blending brush. I'm sure you'll be able to find this. So again, had this for at least like 6-7 years. It's been a minute. Has it? That makes me feel old. But anyway, I enjoy this brush, yeah, for applying my transition color. This is the brush I used today. And for a pencil brush, because again, I almost poked myself in the eye. I like to do the outer corner with a smaller brush. This is the SS219. I use that for my lower lash line and for the outer corner and inner corner, like if I'm ever applying, if I'm doing like a darker color and then a lighter color in the middle. So these are like my go-to. I can have these 3 brushes for my eyes forever and ever, and be a-okay. So, but I have way more brushes than that, but that doesn't need to be said. But these are the brushes that I gravitate towards and have become my favorites over the years, or however long I've had these. So I just thought I'd share them with you in hopes of just sharing them with you, because that's what I'm doing on this channel. So anyway, those are my favorite brushes, and I hope maybe I turned you on to something you didn't know about, or I don't know, just sharing, because sharing is caring. If you have any favorite brushes, any go-tos, share them with me. I want to know. I don't need any more brushes, but I still like to know. Hope you guys are having it's August. I hope you guys are having a good August. If you're here for braces, I will probably have a braces video for you maybe next week, depending on how my appointment goes and what they do and whether or not I deem whatever happened interesting. And until my next video, I'll talk to you later. Bye. I wanted to whatever. I wanted to come with you all. What? Let's try that again. What's happening here? I don't know what's going on with my hair. I wanted to come to you all with what am I trying to say? So I just wanted to share with you all with what is going on. Please get it together. Go take a nap. Do you need a nap?